I was almost late for today's stream. Hello. As always, we are just waiting a few minutes before we begin, so everybody can join. Hello, Dirk. How you doing? Forgot to wake up? No, I was a little bit busy, but I made it in time. Hello Miguel, how you doing? You're just in time, we're about to begin. The screenshot you showed me yesterday. Oh yeah. Very nice indeed. Hello, how you doing? Okay guys, so as we are pretty much done with the current content in Blue Archive, we are going to be playing today Hollow Knight. However, as always, I will be answering any questions you have about Blue Archive or stuff like that. I can always go into Blue Archive to show up stuff, but just to add some variety, since right now there is nothing that I think is worth showing or that we can get too much value of. So let's say that this will be our background entertainment while we talk about anything and everything Blue Archive or gaming in general. For those who are newer to the stream, I am also an economist and I have done a specialization course in marketing, so I also talk sometimes about consumer stuff and like marketing and how they trick you into some stuff and explain some of that stuff that can be interesting. I am also in general a fan of video games, and yeah, I hope that even if we are not playing Blue Archive, you will stick to the stream. It's always a good fun time, pretty chill. And the other thing I wanted to tell you about, guys, is that next week or the one after that, I plan to do the second episode of Ask Sherlock, which is a stream segment in which you guys can send me questions through the community post I will be making later the next week or the following one, and or on Twitter or in the community Discord. You can ask me about any characters that you may like. For example, how could they be fixed? What would they do to improve their kits? Where can I use them even if they are not meta? And all of that stuff. Thoughts on Dreskayoko? She's pretty good. She's good against high defense enemies, especially Bina and Peroro. The issue is that she remains fairly niche, because being a defense ignoring character, she only gets, let's say, an advantage over Mika or other meta characters when the enemy has high defense, but she's strong, just situational, I would say. And if we are talking about design, I mean, Dreskayoko has fire design, to be honest. Oof, almost died there. Wait, what is she gonna do against Peroro? I was saying Perora as an example because he has high defense. Not that you could use her in Perora, but I'm talking about high defense enemies. In general, Perora being mostly an AoE fight, yeah, she's not a good pick in there, but high defense enemies. The issue is that single target enemies with high defense, there are not that many. Besides Vina, there is not many I can think about, to be honest. Who else has high defense? Besides Vina. Hieronymus has high defense, but I don't remember her armor type. If she has light armor, she's dead weight against Hieronymus. The students that are good to pull for all new raids, and Chokma. Chokma, you spell it like... wait a second. You spell it like that. Okay, so if you are looking for characters for new raids, there are two ways to go about it. Because there are characters like Satsuki that are very niche. Satsuki, it's very good, extremely good actually, against Gebura. But outside of Gebura, she doesn't have any use. So if you are willing to pull for a character that is very specific, you can pull for Satsuki. For Chokma, for example, a very specific character that you can pull for is Swimsuit Saori. Also Reijo. Hello Porwa, hello pal, how you guys doing? Another character that is good for new content is Kisaki, but she's not only good for new content, she's good in general, like for all content. Marina Kipao will be really good against Chokma in heavy armor season. Then you have Tomoe Kipao, she's good against Torment Kaiten effects. How does your Torment Peroro raid go? I cleared it in 2 teams. There is a lot of stuff I could do to improve my runs, but let's be honest, I'm not gonna take the time to do it. Chiaki is another niche character that you could pull for. She hits like a truck, she's good in Elastic Bina. So yeah, it will depend on your goals. If you have a limited budget, then yeah, there is a lot of characters for you to pull. If you have a free-to-play budget, I would recommend you to go for Kisaki, maybe Reijo, even though not that much. Both idols, because they will be very important. So Idol Mari, it's really important in general because she offers you a second Kokona. When they overlap, you can use them one in one team and the other one in the next, and when they do not overlap, you have one or the other to cover that role. Idol Sakurako is basically the Ako for specials, because she gives a lot of crit bonus, so your specials will want to have her when you go into Gebura. So yeah, those are like my biggest recommendations right now. What is the next event for JP? Is it PS68, Opera, or Veritas Camp? Next event should be related to the Kagamatron. Chiaki is great hide and seek player, especially under the desk. Dude, that L2D lobby is so sus. When I saw it, I was like, okay, devs, okay. I know what you're doing. It was very sus. Under the desk, loose tie. I mean, it's very implicit. Very, very implicit. Ooh. Let her cook? Yeah. Really? Is the deck story? Yeah, they made an announcement. They said that the Paranormal Club is having an alliance with the game development club, and they are going back into the snow to fight the owls. Chiaki? Saki knows. Oh, okay. Chiaki knows. Yeah, she's a paparazzi. Chiaki is a paparazzi. I don't have the map of this zone, so we have to be going in the right direction. Ooh, dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh, crap. I panicked. But yeah, the new characters are looking, in general, very good. Not every new character will be meta, but I feel every new character will get a lot of use, even if it's in a niche. I feel that the new characters are filling roles very, very well. When it comes, they have their specialty and they are very good at it. I didn't feel underwhelmed by their specialties. If that's a good way to put it, I don't know, but I think it's a fair statement. Oh no. These enemies are so aggro. But yeah, thoughts on Dress Aru. Dress Aru is really good, but you need to have the right team around her. Since she doesn't give any crit rate, you need to have someone with guaranteed crits, like Mika or Saori. You need to be able to get value out of her, and you will not get too much value out of her if you don't have guaranteed crits. And she looks fire, to be honest. But yeah, it's all on the team composition for Dressaru. The other thing, Dressaru, one thing that I think it's worth pointing out about Dressaru, which I feel is a little bit disappointing, to be honest, is that she has a heal, but her healing, it's very weak. It doesn't feel as strong, for example, as Akko's. Her healing on the normal skill is so weak. I was very disappointed. Oh, I have the map for this zone. That's nice. While the character pools keeps increasing, the drop ratio in the gacha is getting lower. No. Okay, so I understand what you're trying to say, but more than the gacha rate getting lower is your chances to get a specific character are getting thinner. Because she has the watch. Yeah. That's true, that's true. Maybe. I think you're right. I think she has the watch indeed. If she does, that would explain a lot. And that's one thing I don't like, and I always say this. If you have a character that is a support, give it support items. I don't know why sometimes you have a support character with a lot of damage accessories, or for example a passive skill that empowers their attack or critical. If they are a support, give them health so they can survive for longer, or give them attack if they need it for a skill, or healing. But I don't like when supports receive what I call empty stats, which is stats that they cannot really benefit from. Or for example, when you have an attacker and the passive of that attacker, let's say you have an attacker that is very weak, has very low defense, and it's supposed to do a ton of damage, and then you give it, I don't know, as a passive defense. That's an empty stat for them. Sakurako passive should be HP percentage, I agree. The UE60 is still not available, and we are getting fragments collecting dust. You know, I think they will make some system to trade in the fragments rather than adding UE60. They are being very careful with how much power they give us. And you can see that from how they approach T10. Assert dominance with DPS Koheru. Yeah. But yeah, I think we are more likely to get a trade-in system to get rid of the excess Eligma rather than UE60. But I could be very wrong on that. So that is just a theory, a game theory. And a very bad one at that. Okay, finally, we got this train station unlocked. This is the train, right? I miss Mud Patman. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was a bench, not the station. Okay, that's good. We have a save here. Yeah. The new YouTubers are not that great, right? I've never been too much of a content consumer, to be honest. But I feel that now I consume even less than I used to, because it feels so empty. You have to pay for sitting. Is that Spain? Kinda. You have to pay 150 to unlock the bench. Hello, Mikan. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing pretty fine. I'm playing very slowly, so I don't hurt my hands. And for those that are newer to the stream and don't know, it's the summary of it is I have nerf damage, and that's making my hands hurt if I use them too much. It's longer than that, it's not specifically that, but I'm not going to bore you with details. Okay, let me see. I'm feeling a little bit lost. Down there was nothing. Palace grounds. I have a question. How come when I use in this formation Kayoko, Hoshino, Natsu, Ui, Peroro shots the laser at 330 instead of 332 like the other team? To be completely honest with you, it's hard to tell. I think the triggers are not only time related but also damage sensitive. Never mind. What did I miss? So for example, if you hit a certain damage threshold and the time, and you also match the time, it will trigger the skill. But sometimes if you deal too little damage, it will take a little bit longer for a skill to trigger. That's what I think is happening here. Okay, so I cannot use that to jump up. Onsen Shinatsu, worth investing for Shiroko Terror. Looking forward to Ghosts and SK rates. Onsen Shinatsu. So, to be completely honest with you, I've been an Onsen Shinatsu fan for a long time. I've been saying for a long time that Onsen Shinatsu is very underrated. She's been getting more popular, especially with the 2.2 seconds delay. Is there a delay on the stream, guys? 2 seconds delay. Is there a delay on the stream? Oh, I had the power to jump. I don't remember how to use it though. The big jump. I don't think I have a stream delay. There is always a delay no matter. That's weird though. It shouldn't be 2 seconds. I configured the stream to be instant. I gave up on some quality, on some image quality, to get ultra low latency. So that's weird. Nier Kayoko give more damage than Onsen Chinatsu? Kinda, but not always. You can use both. The thing with Onsen Chinatsu is her shield. I appreciate a lot. I think it gives you such a nice boost of survivability. The issue is that most of the time it doesn't really matter, because shields either get nerfed by the stage rules or something like that. It's always... Okay, my Wi-Fi was buffering. Okay. How do I see my skills? Tap B, hold B, concentrated, no, LT. Oh, that's the power I was looking. I have good news. Ooh, let me hear those. Let me hear. What are the good news, Black Lockhart? My Mika is UE40 now. Nice. Congratulations. By the way, talking about Mika and Fest characters, can you repeat about Onsen Shinatsu again? So, I like Onsen Shinatsu. I think she gives you a good damage boost. The main thing I like about her is that together with attack speed, you are getting also survivability through the shields. The issue is that the shields very rarely matters, and that's why Chinatsu is not that used. But I like her. I think she's a very good character. My question got skipped. Wait a second. With the release of Gebura, do you think value of Satsuki banner is now strong for global players, since Chiaki is also decent pool for purple DPS? I'm sorry, the fuckboy Ryan. I'm not very good at this, but I'm trying my best. Now I'll answer you. So, I was saying this yesterday. While Satsuki is definitely the best special for Gebura, I think she's niche. She has only one use. She's as meta as she can get in that one use. But I don't know if I can call a character a must when they give you value once a year, max 2 times a year. So I would say that while her value is up, I cannot say that you should 100% pull for her. There are other characters that may give you more in general than Satsuki. So it will depend on how many resources you have and how important to you is to complete Gebura Torment. Because in my opinion, to complete Gebura Torment, having your own Satsuki, it's pretty good. While not absolutely necessary, it gives you a big advantage. Hello, Murachi. How you doing? When it comes to Chiaki is a good purple DPS, but again, she has seen use one time in Purple Vina. We don't know when she's going to see use again. So right now, for me, it's hard to give you a recommendation on her because we have very low data. But as I showed yesterday, I collect data in a fairly obsessive way, so don't worry, because as soon as I get data, I will work the data and give you a more updated opinion based on what I observe and all that I can gather. I need to finish this game. I've only gotten a little bit into the game. Oh, nice. Wait. Is PJ Yuka worth it? Because she fills both roles, tank and defense debuffer? Not really. A lot of people is using Swimsuit Khan instead of Yuka. A lot of people is using Battle Hoshin instead of Yuka. And Memory is also a good call for Gebura. So I couldn't call her a must. However, I need to update my dataset with the latest info. My dataset right now is representative of day 4 of Gebura, and today and tomorrow I will be collecting the dataset for the last day. So I will be able to give you a very clear opinion when the release comes and I make my review. Wait. Chinatsu could see more play if she didn't deal light them. I mean, I think you mean light armor. Oh, definitely not a must pull. Sometimes I just want a character exceeding on a specific to make me feel comfy when they do their job. Yeah, then you want her for Gebura for sure. Satsuki will be that character that is comfy for Gebura and she excels at it better than anyone else. I recently got spooked by Chiaki. Was she used for Vina? Yes, she was used for Vina, but to be honest, you don't need her for Elastic Vina. My score was 9k, so about 1 second slower than the Chiaki clear using Swimsuit Hanako. So keep that in mind, you don't need Chiaki for Vina. You can do a very good clear with Hanako. Just how Battle Hoshino absolutely deletes Peroro. It's her niche, but she is special. Hoshino is not only using Peroro, she will carry you in Kurokage GA. I think she will be really good in GA for Gregorius. So yeah, no, Hoshino is a beast. Is all around a beast. Since I got quite a W with the first plus Saori banner, I got quite some left over, so I was considering for Satsuki and Chiaki. Hence I ask. Yeah, no, that's very reasonable. I would advise, if you get unlucky and you have to spark one, get Satsuki, but do not spark both. I'd rather tell you spark both idols than sparking Chiaki and Satsuki, because the idols will give you more general value. Especially Mari right now. Probably Sakurako in the long run, and I said this on my first impressions, Sakurako in the long run will get more and more value, and that is starting to actually become true with the release of Gebura, and who knows what's coming next. She's clearly one way to destroy Peroro because she's so good at it, yeah. Hanako can do Vina, yes. She has an armor issue, but if you do the rotation right, you can kill Vina before her armor issue becomes a real problem. I'm guessing B Karin has no use since B Hoshino destroyed Peroro, yes. When will the Idols banner come to global? I don't know, because they changed the scheduling and they are accelerating the release of characters. I don't know how to give you an estimate right now. So we will have to see how things evolve in time. It should be at least a couple months away. We'll consider because the amount in question I already factor in after Kisaki, Reiyo, Idol Trinity, etc. Then you will be better saving because you will want to get Ryo and Neru. How come New Year Haruka debuff is not so great? So the issue with New Year Haruka is, one, her debuff value is not that high comparatively. The second issue with it is that crit debuffing, crit res and crit... debuffing crit stats is very hard to quantify. So it's complicated. It's really hard to measure her value, and I think that's one of the reasons for her not to be that popular. Also, she's an Axel character, and I'd rather have a buffing support on Axel rather than a debuff support on Axel. So, I don't know. Personally, New Year Haruka is in a very weird spot. Yeah, I would have enough Seiya. Oh, talking about Seiya, I almost forgot. SU Asuna, school uniform Asuna is just really, really good. You will want to get Asuna. For Gebura, you want Asuna. Asuna is probably as important as Satsuki. She has 100% use rate, to be completely clear. Oh crap. No. No, I died. I'm so bad. Kisagi may be loved. Before Kisagi, New Year Haruka, really good. 3 team plus Axel in Torment, yes. One is it is expensive, two it is better for many DPS, but the actual meta is one hyper carry. Sherlock, did you get anything from the free pools? Rumi. I got Rumi and 2 fat cheerleaders. I mean Kotori. Man, my free pulls went brutally bad. It was so sad. Belly fold meta. I mean, you could call it that. Sherlock encouraged us to let Asuna walk us every morning. I mean, I'm not judging. We still have half of the pools. Yes, but I have no faith in my luck. I think I used all my luck a few months ago when I got a stupid amount of characters in 110 pool. I got very lucky a few months ago, so I think I'm still paying off my luck debt. The free pools are always rigged to give you nothing useful. I mean, I got Rumi. Rumi's pretty useful. Yeah, my plans right now are Kisaki, Reiyo, Idol Mari, Idol Sakurako, Seiya, Asuna, Neru, Ryo, Satsuki. Yes, that's a solid plan. I would approve it. That is a very solid plan indeed. You have my blessing. You don't need it, but you have it. Oh crap. Got distracted. I will just skip those. Oh no! I'm so bad at this game. Looks like a lot of pyro. Yeah, that's true. Oh man. Okay, here we go. My plan is Kisaki and only Kisaki. Damn. I kinda hate limited banners like Seiya, Yu Asuna, or the idols. Both of them are meta and needed, so if your pool sucks, you will have to choose. Yeah, that's true. Thanks for the blessing. I would make sure I got it all. Nice. Funny enough, when people get better luck than me whenever I give them my blessing. I hope my blessing keeps working. There is no choice though. You will pick Seiya. Okay. Unpopular opinion. I don't think Seiya is a must. She's good, but she's not a must. Unpopular opinion, I know. Don't hate me for that, but I think you would. She has a little bit of overlapping with Ui, so she's a must. For Mika, well, yeah, in that regard, yes. Hello, Alvin J. How you doing? We're playing Hollow Knight, but we are talking Blue Archive and gaming in general, so feel free to ask anything you want. Just not personal info. I cannot give you my personal info. Wait. Asuna offers more unique advantage. Yes. Unique advantage being good in one raid that comes once a year. Yeah, but I think her value will grow in time. I think it's pretty safe to say that more challenges like Gebura will appear. Sherlock the Night Fox armpit. Dude. You know, for me, I'm pulling for big stuff, you know? Big. That, like Rio. Very big. I did pull for Seiya though, not gonna lie. Her little bird is so adorable. I think I got more sold on the bird than Seiya herself. Can you type in chat the characters that will be good in upcoming raid and Total Assault? To type them in chat. That will take a bit, so give me a second. Sage is a must pull, maybe an special. DPS Fest is coming to change the meta. Her ghost running is so peak. Yes, I love her little ghost running. That's also very cute. Okay, so considering both Chokma and Gebura, these are the characters that will be really good in upcoming content. So who else? Well, obviously Rio. Who else? Reijo is still a little bit. I'll put an asterisk on Reijo, because Reijo has not been as used in Chogma as one would expect, but let me think. Well, obviously Kisaki, and who else? Let's see, Satsuki, Saori, Asuna, Ryo, Neru, Mine, Sakurako, Kisaki. Oh, Idol Mari. Fubuki. Fubuki will be really good in Gebura. Reijo for Chogma. If you're careless about Chogma, I think. So here's the thing. Even though Reijo should be quote-unquote meta in Chogma, she's not. Her usage rate has been fairly underwhelming, so I don't even know if you could call Ryo a Chogma pick right now. That's the... I mean Reijo. So I don't know. Reijo is in a very weird spot. It's really hard to know where Reijo stands right now, because the strategies have evolved in a way that doesn't really require you to have Reijo. What is better than one vanilla ice cream? Have two of them, so Ui and Seiya is a must. Well, that's a way to put it. What about Neru and Seiya? I did write Neru. The thing with Seiya, I mean, I would recommend pulling for Seiya, yes, I would. But at the same time, she's not that unique. So I don't know. I'm very torn on Seiya, because she's not that unique. I think she's excellent, and she will probably replace Ui. But let's be honest, guys. In how many raids you actually use Ui? New Year Fuka has been taking the spot of Ui in many raids. And even if you were to say, okay, but now with Ryo, you want to have that slot for Ryo instead of Fuka, so you use Ui, I mean Seiya, that's fair, but we don't know yet. So, as I said in my first impressions, I will recommend Seiya so I don't get stoned to death by Seiya fans. But it doesn't feel as too much like, I don't know. I don't feel it's fair to call her 100% a must. Heal time, heal time. wait, let me read chat, otherwise I will die. Reijo is in the same spot as that guy Tsubaki. Both were designed for limit break, but there are many more better options, cheaper and better options. There is a little difference there though. Freaking Reijo, it's very unique. The issue is that the real use we have for dots is to activate to fill the reactor bar, and what we need from that is a speed, not amount. So we don't really benefit much from having stronger dots. We benefit from the extra ticks we get from the aggravate effect, but I don't know, it doesn't seem to matter that much. Maybe her aggravate effect is not that good, or the value of it is not as big as one would have expected. So it's really weird. Tsubaki, on the other hand, there are cheaper and better alternatives. Reijo doesn't have an alternative, she just doesn't provide the amount of value that you would have expected. I mean Reijo, I keep saying Ryo for some reason. I don't think she's a must either, but we are being serious. Anyone other than Kisaki and Ryo really are. I mean Neru, obviously. Neru is going to be a must. She's a FS character, so I have no doubt she will be broken AF. Other than Neru and Kisaki, other than Kisaki and Ryo, a complete must, I don't know, it's really hard. Because for Seiya scenario, I feel like other options exist, like Ui, exactly. That's what I say. It's Seiya, it's very good, but I feel like I can still achieve what she wants to achieve without her. So that's that. That's my issue with Seiya. It's not that she's bad, I just don't feel like I absolutely need Seiya. Kisaki, on the other hand, she's super unique. No, I died. Kisaki, Ryo, on the other hand, no one else. Exactly. That's why also I said on the Ryo, I've always said on Ryo, she's so unique that she will completely change the game. Seiya will not completely change the game. What she will do is offer an alternative to Ui that also gives you Axel. She's like Ui 2.0, if you wanna see it like that. It might depend on your special slots, like if they are taken by Ryo and Kisaki. Yeah, exactly, that I was saying that a second ago. Maybe now, with Ryo, you will not want to use Fuka, and then Seiya becomes a good option. But let's be honest, you can use Ui, and even if she has an armor issue sometimes, Seiya is made of paper, so I don't know. Yeah, she is like a premium Ui, that's a fair way to put it. The cool thing about Seiya is she also gives you some Axel, so you're not only getting discounts, you're getting Axel, and that's amazing because you will not overlap with Himari, for example. It makes your rotations more forgiving, and I like that. But in all honesty, I don't know. I'm not completely sold on Seiya from a gameplay perspective. From a character perspective, yeah, I'm sold on Seiya, but not on a gameplay perspective. And if I'm giving a recommendation, I cannot have a bias in that sense. I have to say how it is, and I'm not completely sold on Seiya. That's all. That's the best way for me to put it, I think. Kisaki, Rio, okay. It might depend on your special slots. Premium, okay. Just like Swimsuit Kana is premium version of Akane. Yeah, but also she's a lot more tanky. But yeah, she's very well a premium Akane, and she also has a better sub skill. Yeah, that attack thing with Ui can be really annoying. Exactly. Are you playing any other gacha? No. And to be completely frank with you guys, I was playing some other gachas. I uninstalled all other gachas I had. I uninstalled Wuthering Waves, Either Geezer, Girls Frontline 2. I uninstalled all of them. I was just done. I was not having fun with them. The only gacha I'm having fun currently with is Blue Archive. And I'm not saying it because it's the game I cover on the channel. I was truly not having fun with any other gacha game other than Blue Archive. That's how good Blue Archive is to me. And you know, guys, that I'm not a biased person. I try to be as fair as I can. I tried Dark Knights because some of you were saying that I should play it. I could try it on a stream. I downloaded Dark Knights. I tried it. I don't know. It felt very dull. Maybe it's because the beginning is very slow. It's okay not being objective. It's our job. I mean, fun is subjective. So when I say I uninstalled every other game because I was not having fun, that is a subjective statement. But I'm not saying that I was not having fun because I want to sell you on Blue Archive. I was truly not having fun. I was truly not enjoying my time playing other games. Just not your cup of tea. Yeah, I like tower defense, but I don't know, Arc Knights was not for me. I think that's a fair way to put it. It was just not for me. The early game is horrible, like pretty bad. Yeah, I notice, and I don't want to be too overly critical, because again, I only played the early game. But at the same time, the early game is probably the most important part of a game. If a game doesn't get you hooked at the beginning, I'm not going to play 100 hours to get hooked into a game. You know what I mean? Yeah, me too. I was having a lot of fun with WoWa, but after the 4th anniversary stream drop, BA is the only game I want to play every day. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I enjoy Blue Archive so much. I think some tryhards might have a hard time with Seiya due to her basic skill being random. I don't know. I have not used Seiya enough to say how annoying it is or not. That reminds me, it's confirmed that Seiya basic skill is completely RNG. Well, let me check that. Because I don't want to say one way or the other without being completely sure. So, every 35 seconds, increase piercing efficiency of another ally. Yeah, it doesn't have a rule. It doesn't say, for example, the ally with the highest attack. It doesn't have a rule. So it should be completely RNG. However, in my experience, rule-less skills tend to aim to your... For example, if you have an attacker and you have a damage bonus, it will try to get into the attacker. But if you have two attackers, it will pick one randomly. That's how I have experienced that kind of a skill, but I cannot guarantee that is how it's going to work. It's just how I have experienced that. I'm still hanging onto Genshin, but sometimes I spend so much time in BA and I didn't realize it's doing raids again and again. Her basic skills should be increased piercing effectiveness for the ally with that. Yeah, that could be a way, but in general, buffs tend to target the characters that are more adequate for it. Making better rotations, yes. So it's usually fine, yes, usually it's fine. I think I opened a shortcut. I'm so dumb. Also, how do you feel the VA devs' decision to shorten the gap? I don't like it. I said it in the past. When they said a long time ago on a stream they were planning to shorten the gap, I said that's not good. I think the 6 months gap is healthy for the game, but at the same time 2024 was not the greatest year, so shortening the gap may be the best decision. Otherwise we will have a big lag in the game, and I don't know, the global community is not as resilient as the JP community. So maybe shortening the gap is a good idea, but I personally do not like it. Ah, crap, I died. No. I spend 2 to 3 hours a day grinding Peroro 2. Even I can't achieve Torment, but yet it's really fun. So what I like about Blue Archive is, and I've said this in the past, it's a very simple game, but with tons of depth. There is always something new to learn about that game. I never feel like I have learned everything about Blue Archive. There is always a way to optimize my rotations. There is always a way to do something 1% better. And I really, really like that. And even though there is metas, there is always a way to challenge the meta. Like in PvP JP, everyone was using Nagisa. I decided that Hibiki would be a better zombie killer, and I used Hibiki and got to number 1. I challenged the meta and won. And I feel that's amazing. Being able to develop your own meta, it's such a nice feeling. So yeah, Blue Archive it's just such a good game. I think it's so good. The systems work so well. Just big props to the devs. They've developed a fantastic game. Does it have some flaws? Yeah. There is no perfect game, but damn, it's a good game. In the long run, the shortening will show its bad side, especially when they keep adding double anniversary. Yeah. The upcoming storm, how will global BA survive this? Kinda hard to know. How important is to UA 50 for a DPS? I'm assuming I have all the meta. Who is good one to UA 40 to UA 50 first? Okay, so in general, I would say UE 50, you always want your DPS to be UE 50, yes, because more stats means more damage, so easier clears. If you have to give priority, start with the first characters like Mika, Hoshino, freaking Shiroko Terror, and so on. If you have to start with one of them, think which of these characters I use the most, which one is the most versatile, and then go from there. Because I don't think there is like universal good advice. Advice is very case by case. So telling you do these characters may be bad for you. You have to see what you use the most and what you need the most, and then start from there. Suit your needs. That's the best advice I can give you. Suit your needs. Wait. Kinda regrets a bit that I come to this game late, even though my friends insisted me on playing when it first got released. Oh, don't worry, man. It's never late to start Blue Archive. There is a lot of reruns, fast banners, everything. The game, it's never late to start. Thank you. I'm happy to help. Never late in the video game. Yes, exactly. Just have fun, enjoy it at your own pace. I always say, enjoy the game at your own pace. But getting characters to UE50 is expensive, so in terms of elves and credits, yes. But if you say it was dry, how dry? I must have missed something there. My Shiroko Terror is level 78. Max 7 max. 999, and my Mika is level 71, 11111. We're in a triple commission week. Do I farm credits? Like, I have like 8 or XP. Oh man, it's hard. It's really hard. Credits, I think. I would say credits, but I don't know. Maybe split the week. Do half the week credits and half the week XP. Try to get 40 million credits, and after that maybe go for XP. It's really hard to know. Usually check for roadmap and JP schedule to the Scion Elf. So usually I build forward, I don't build the back catalog of characters I have, and I think that's a good way also to be economic with your elf. But again, build to your needs. What best for me is not the best for you necessarily. No, I'm dead. Ah, crap. Do not forget to like the stream, people. Yes, please leave a like on the stream. It helps the channel, it helps me. I do this as a hobby, I don't get a euro from this, but maybe one day, guys, maybe one day. So if you want to support me and maybe make that happen one day, leave a like. That's my story of the past since I started on S Hoshino, but now looking back, for some of reminiscence is quite something. How about game back then was so simple. Oh man, I've been playing BA since day one, and the game was very different, and I will say now it's a lot better. The systems, the UI, the quality of life, there is so many improvements that I'm really happy they updated the game in the way they did. I'm not very happy with every character release, but that's another topic. But the game in general I feel is so much better, it's so good. I technically started to play Porwa. You started that on JP, come on, don't be cheeky. Done it. I wasted so many elf on characters I like over meta. That's fine, you know. I always say have like favorites over meta. If you are not going to have fun meta chasing, do not meta chase. Meta chasing is very easy. It's a sure way to get burnt out of the game, because you will never be satisfied. You will always be chasing the next meta character. Meta chasing is the death of fun. I don't like meta chasing. Do I give meta advice? Yes, because some people enjoy meta chasing, and I cannot tell you to waste your pyroxene, especially because if you are like me, that means free to play, you don't have pyroxene to waste. So, but again, fun over meta every day of the week. Ah man, reading chat and killing the boss is pretty hard. I started when Koharu released. She was my first 3 stars. My first 3 stars was Sumire, and the second one I got was Hibiki, and the third one I got was Shun. I still remember that. That was my JP account. I started on Get Set Go first release and got hooked by the soundtrack. Oh man, the composer was way good to resist. Yeah, I only really summon for favorites that happen to be meta. That was I wasted is in quotes. I'm happy with my roster. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. In fact, it's a little bit sad that sometimes I have to skip characters I really like, because since I'm making guides and reviews, I need to be a little bit meta chasey so I can provide better content. But man, sometimes it hurts. When I had to skip Chiaki, for example, I was like, no, I don't wanna do this. But I had to. I had to. All for the content. If I could afford it to be a whale, I would have a second account to be a whale on and just have everything. But I don't have the money to do it, so that's not happening anytime soon. Word, yeah. Oh man, this attack is so annoying. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna heal, I'm not gonna hit it. A little bit of a waste, but I need to heal. Wait a second. That's a bummer, we appreciate the sacrifice. Thank you, thank you. It's worth. As long as there is people enjoying the videos and finding the info I put out useful, I'm glad to do it. The other thing is that I always feel that when I try to find info, there is so much bad info out there, so I try my best to provide the info I would like to find. That's the mentality I approach the videos with. What's the info I would like to find? And I make that video. That's why I try to collect data and do a statistic analysis and all that stuff. And I try to be very to the point. I try to not waste the time of the reader, because my videos are walls of text. I am very aware of it, but I try to not waste your time when I write my videos, and I hope that comes true. Back then I got a skip Swimsuit Shiroko for the Railgun collab, but then they announced it will not be one-time bow. I immediately lost the will to pull collab. Ah man, I never pull for collabs. Both Miko and Railgun were not my cup of tea, so... Double jump locked? Yeah, still locked. Oh wait, there is a path here. This is the double jump? Ah, unlocked! Nice! On my JP anniversary pulls, I got as Hoshino and Battle Hoshino in one temple. Man, that's very lucky. Almost though, someone is mentioning Joshua Schmidt reference lore. Wait, I don't know. Who's Joshua Schmidt? I really appreciate the content, thank you. I did once and I still regret it. Wasted a lot of pyroxene on collabs. Yeah, collabs are a trap, guys. Collabs are a trap. I can realize to pull for Miku, and even she's useless, because I really like Vocaloid, but kind of bummer that I started late. I mean, yeah, if you're a fan, it's always a bummer to not be able to get the characters you like, but who knows, maybe in time she will come back. Pull for them anyways. Monarch wings. Finally, I can double jump. Oh, I've been looking for this. Double jumping. To be fair, like first year of BA was pretty bad. Oh man. For me, the first year of BA was rough. Was very rough. I remember when Akko came out, I could not get Akko. And I had to wait 3 whole years to get Akko. She would not spook me. It took 3 whole years for Akko to spook my JP account. Also, because I was new to the game still, I I was always super unsure about how good a character was. It was really hard to evaluate characters. And I will say, if I was to look back at the guides and stuff I made back then, I would probably have to fix a lot of the stuff I said. I'm not completely sure my advice on the first year was that good. She famously very rare. Yeah, Akko, I think has been rerun maybe once or twice max. But also her banner was, for me, was ass. I did 180 pulls and didn't get her, and I couldn't get enough to keep pulling. So I had bad luck, and she never rerun. Exxon horrible channel. I don't know who's... Akko... the first unit that will make your account literally brick without. That's not completely true. I fared fairly well for 3 years without her. It took a lot of work. I was renting Akko most of the times too, so in the end it requires some inventive on me, but you can make it. It just takes some patience. Some patience and strat. No, crap. That's really hard. That's a really hard jump. Day one player in JP here. I agree, first year was rough. I left midway on the second year and returned when they announced Big Shiroko. Yeah, Big Shiroko got a lot of people back. Thought for the 6% banners this year, I didn't get any scares, but I almost got every limited character again. Damn, I was very disappointed in that regard too. I didn't get that many spooks, and the spooks I got were not amazing. I hope any new, I hope both Asusas, buff, they need some love. Yeah, read my precious comment and you'll understand. Wait, where? I found a guy who also reviews characters, but instead of reviewing, he wastes time talking about the character's body and showing ecchi pics. So I mainly only have here. Oh man. That sounds like a waste of time. Like a big waste of time. I'm happy that I can provide you the info you're looking for. That's the goal. Oh no. That jump is really freaking hard. Let me try to find an enemy to get some healing juice. I need to fill my Estus Flax a little bit. I feel like this year anniversary is redemption for me. The last time with the Hina was horrible for me. I only pulled 5 to 6 tubes and 3 stars and from 200 pulls. Damn. Well, I did my 3.5 pulls live. They were not that great. They were decent, but not that great. My 4th anniversary pulls were horrible. I didn't get any spooks. I was hoping to get New Year Kayoko, something like that. I was hoping to get some of the supports I'm missing. I got none. Absolutely none. And that was so disappointing. It seems to happen to everyone sometimes. Yeah. I got 2 Dihinas. Spooks, so she was jealous, yeah. You can hit the spikes with your nail to bounce out of them. Oh, that's true, that's true. I completely forgot about that. Ah, crap. I pressed the wrong button there. I wonder if... am I even trying to do the right thing here? I had to spark Rio, but I got Neru around 110. Mine were something similar. I think I got both before sparking, and then I wanted to get a dupe of Rio, and I got Neru on Rio's banner, so she didn't give me the additional Eligma, and that was disappointing. My worst anniversary is the Hina banner. I got 3 stars in 200 pulls. Damn. Is Swimsuit Kirino worth investing in? Only for Chokma. Other than that, no. I got... Wait a second. I think the best spook I ever got in of my whole time playing BA was in the band banner, where I got Swimsuit Shiroko on 100 pulls. Damn. That's actually good spook. Oh, I got spooked by Kokona on my freaking... You don't need the Crystal Heart ability to grab on just normal dash is enough. Crap. I got spooked by Kokona finally on my global account, so now I have Kokona there too. That was very rough not to have. Kokona is so useful. I may be able to do Torment now on global for Hieronymus. I need more healing juice, I don't wanna die. After school Switch Club, in case you're wondering about the 5.5. A5, 8.5.5. Yeah, I had a great banner with B Hoshino and Shiroko Terror. That's nice, that's very nice. I'm glad you guys got fairly lucky. Porwa has been insanely lucky. Porwa's luck is something that is out of this world. He pulled everything in the JP 4th anniversary with his 4-day-old JP account. Crazy luck on Porwa. By the way, for the people that is newer to the stream, if you have issues with English, you can always ask either in Spanish or Italian. I will translate your question, answer you in the language you wrote, and then I will translate your answer too. So do not worry if you have a hard time with English. That's a year of worth of luck then, yeah. Do Shiroko Terror challenge with Neru and Ryo to test them? So, Shiroko Terror challenge. Do the Shiroko Terror challenge with Neru and Ryo to test them. I think I'm missing something there. Who is him? Who? You're talking about yourself, Porwa? Your crazy luck? I did attempt Torment Hero on the Hina release, but I only had 1 day out of 5 on Torment, and I got 1 pan with my UE40D Hina, lol, but was such a hard cope. Because I didn't have coconuts back then. Yeah, coconuts is pretty important for Torment Hero. I am that guy. In the story mode of the final chapter. Oh, that you mean. Yeah, I could try that. Not now, right? Not right now, but that's something I could try. What a freaking hard jump. I don't know how much time I have spent trying that jump, but I will get it. Nope, I'm not getting it. Congrats, Murachi, I hope one day I got that lucky too. I am him, that guy. Wait. Am I missing something here? You guys got me confused. So the mega lucky person on the Discord, who is the mega lucky person? Is it Porwa or is it Murati? I literally had no context and said I'm that guy. I'm definitely not that lucky. Okay, so that's Porwa. Okay. What is the thinking behind this platform? Do you play fighting games? I do. I do, yes, but the only fighting game I was good at is Smash. I was really good in the Smash Bros. Melee and the Switch version too. I was pretty good. I was thinking of competing on Smash Ultimate after in an event that was in my city. I played with the guy that was in theory like the city champion, and I handed his ass. So I thought, okay, we'll compete. But it was not for me. I thought now the chances for me to actually get a career out of this is not that high, so no. When it comes to traditional fighting games, I played Castlevania Judgment, which is not that much of a traditional fighting game. I suck at Street Fighter style games. I was decent at DOA and Killer Instinct, but other than that, I'm not very good. Jump, dash, double jump, and then grab into the wall. Oh, so jump, dash. Wait, I pressed the wrong button. Good thing I pulled for Coconuts on Big Shun banner, so I can get both Shun for PvP and her. Apparently Coconuts is also good on set, because yes, she's really good. I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm sorry. What about anime fighters like Guilty Gear, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus? I was decent at Guilty Gear. I was not very good at what's the name? I can't remember the name now. What was the name of that game? The one with Noel Vermillion. What's the name of that game? I really liked that game, but I was ass at it. What was the name? Ah, crap. But yeah, Blade Blue. I was ass at it. I liked it, but I was really bad. When it comes to Grand Blue, I have never tried Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. I would be willing to try if it's free. I would like to see you try the Path of Pain. What is that? By the way, no, I stopped playing GFL. Ah, crap. Path of Pain. I'm pretty sure I could get this done off stream. I'm very bad at playing and reading chat at the same time. So this is harder because I'm also pretty nervous by doing this. Playing live is a lot harder than playing alone. It's the worst experience in Hollow Knight. It's free to play. I could give it a shot, yeah. Free to play, free play is character on rotation. Okay, I see. I will give it a look and maybe we can try it on a future stream. Oh, finally. I told you I could do it. On only Soulsborne PvP, I have decent play skill, was MOBA Dota 2 many years back, then high school, but then I really suck at it. Free to play character rotation, all that for nothing, yeah. I mean, the worms are kind of useful, I think. Grand Blue is also gacha. Yeah, I know Grand Blue. I know Grand Blue. I was interested on playing that Grand Blue game that came out. I can't remember the name right now. Relink, I think it was the name. Grand Blue Relink. But yeah, I'm familiar with Grand Blue, but I have never played the games because one of them was buy to play, and the other one I just don't know. Like fighting games I like, but I'm not the best at it. So I didn't even know that game was free. Okay, so I'm guessing that now I need to go there to the palace grounds. Ooh, I can do this now. Oh man, having double jump is amazing. The game feels a lot easier now. I can reach places. Finally. Oh, this was the place I was trying to reach without the double jump. You know Honkai Impact 3rd? Yeah, I tried it. I found it so boring. Just like all Hoyo games. I don't know why. I don't judge people for liking Hoyo games. They are just not my cup of tea. They feel so dull and all samey. I just don't like Hoyo games. They just bore me. They have walls of text and repetitive gameplay and useless grinds. It's just so boring. Shiguri worth getting to UE40 for Fear of Set? I wouldn't say it's worth, to be honest. But I don't know. What does Shigure UE40 even give you? Where else is she good? Shigure? I don't remember. There are a few raids where she has some use, but I can remember them off the top of my mind, to be completely honest. Mihoyo is washed. It's my 7th year with that game, lol. I mean, if you love the game, that's cool. Again, I don't judge people for liking what they like. I know, for example, that a lot of people would look at Blue Archive and think this game looks boring as fuck. But I don't know. I just don't enjoy Hoyo games. I tried Honkai, I tried Genshin, I tried freaking CCC, which was the most boring game I have ever played. Like, I think it's the worst gacha I ever played. This was CCC. Honkai Star Rail was fun for a month or two, and then I got bored. Honkai, the game that brought me into Gacha World. I left the game after they released part 2 because I didn't feel the connection with the new characters. Yeah, I don't know. As I said, I tried it. I got like to level 80. I played on and off for a while, but I don't know. I could never get hooked into it. I don't even know why I played it on and off so much. Oh, I know. I like Elisha. The pink hair elf girl. I think she was funny. That was the reason for me to keep coming into the game. Her UE40 is mandatory. Maybe. I have never gone into floor 100. Will you be judging me? No, Nier Automata is my favorite game ever. Like, man, how could I judge you for playing Nier Automata? I think it's one of the greatest games ever made. That game is a symphony of perfection. It's so good. Environment, music, combat, characters, development, everything in that game is so fitting and well placed. It never felt like something was off in that game. I hope I didn't screw myself by dropping all my Geo here. I dropped all my Geo. Nah, Nier is mid. Never played it, watch videos. Okay. Black Lockhart, let me tell you, if you ever find it discounted, try it. It's such a good game. It's such an amazing game. You get value if you fill that thing to full. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Where should I go now? Probably... Where should I go? I don't have 300 for that train station, and it's gonna take a while to grind them. But I don't want to get too far away from the train station, because then coming back here to unlock it will be pain. Is better Elden Ring, unreleased 10 years ago? I have never played the Elden Ring, but I know you have played it a lot, Porwa, so I'll trust you on that. When I heard about Nier, I was too busy discovering Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is bad Nier Automata. That's all I'm gonna say. If you like, and don't get me wrong, I like Devil May Cry, I like those games, but if you think Devil May Cry is good, Nier Automata will like give you brain expansion. It's on another level. I think Automata is better than Replicant, but Replicant is also fairly good. But I think Automata is just... Nier is way deeper than DMC, yeah, but it's just... Man, I could... There is not enough good stuff I can say about Nier Automata, to be honest. I would love to play it on a stream. Maybe we can do that in the future. Do you know Nier Gacha game for Android? Yeah, Nier Reincarnation. It got shut down. And I think you can play it still offline, but it got shut down, sadly. It was not very good. The music was good and character design was pretty good, but to be completely honest with you, Nier Reincarnation was a little bit of a cash grab. They were trying to capitalize on the Nier name. Lore-wise, Replicant over Automata, but Automata have more charismatic... Oh, crap. Have some more charismatic that I couldn't resist. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Now, lore in Automata, I don't know if you completely finish Automata, Porwa, but the lore in Automata is also pretty damn sick. Especially when you get to the true ending of the game. Man, the true ending of Automata hits hard. It hits like a truck. It's such a good ending. I gave the game a try, so I got so many rewards, and I said, bro, this game is gonna shut down. What are these so much rewards? And the game shut down after a time that I felt so guilty. Now just 30 hours here. Okay. So when you get to the true ending, let's see if you can say the same. Nier Gacha is not that good. It wasn't good. Yeah, it was not good. There's actually a canon continuation of the true ending. For Automata, you mean? I think so. In theory, there is. But... And in theory, they are planning to do a new Automata game. Automata 2. I ended the game, bro, it's all my fault. Maybe you were the bringer of death, Black Lockhart. Oh man, I'm not sure, I'm prepared to cry. Okay, so... Yes, no spoilers, but there is a voiced story. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I have not played the game in ages, but I think I know. So, Porwa, what I'm gonna tell you is, it will not hit you hard in the sense that it will make you cry. It will hit you hard in the sense that it will leave you with a lingering feeling of contemplation. It will leave you feeling like crap. Like you will be feeling like crap. How should I feel? You will be very confused. I cried a lot back then in Replicant. Well, Replicant, it has a very sad tone compared to Automata. Even though Automata is not the cheeriest game, but... Yeah. Did you choose to give up your act at the end? I did all the endings. So, yeah. Man, I need to reach the true ending. I just not good playing 9 as 9S. So I'm assuming that you haven't played as A2 either. Oh man. 9S is just the second half of the game. You have to complete the game 3 times. And how I don't want to give you spoilers, guys. I don't want to give you spoilers. Naruhodo. That's why Automata have a special place in Charlotte Heart. Yeah, man, it's I'm a how I don't want to give you spoilers, especially because I know some of you are playing it. But there is so much I want to say about Automata, but I cannot. I have to resist. It's such a good game. I love that game so much. No, I think we can skip on that, Black Lockhart. I think we can skip that. I hope we can skip that topic. I'm not a fan of that topic. I'm feeling so freaking lost in this game. One game I would like to try. Yeah, it was so good. Even though I haven't finished, I bought the soundtrack and the art book. I have the digital version of the art book. Sadly, I wish I could get the physical one, but well, you gotta do what you have to do with what you have, you know. I've been even thinking sometimes about putting Automata music on the stream, but I don't know if that could get me in trouble, so that's why I have never used Automata music in the game, but I have all the soundtracks. I love one that is called Plagued by Disease, something like that. I don't remember the name right now off the top of my head, but that is amazing. Also, the one for the forest is amazing. Grandma Destruction is just a masterpiece. Why can I enjoy Booty Robot like brain rot gacha games nowadays? Let's talk about marriage in gacha games. There are few games that allow you to do that. I don't think it's a good mechanic if you're talking about that. If you're talking about the possibility of marrying your favorite character, I think it's fun, but I never liked that mechanic. It's always a cash grab. You should get the Dream Nail if you don't have it yet. I think I do. No, I have the sharpened one. This is what I have. If you want to give me a hint of where to go, feel free to, because I am feeling extremely lost. Hibiki marriage? Oh man. As long as it's not a cash grab, I'm all for it. Hibiki number 1. Best vibes in the game. No questions asked. I need some water, give me a second. Okay, I just realized, and now I know why the chat was having a little bit of a delay. The YouTube chat was being filtered by top chat instead of live chat, so the chat was going slower because it was filtering to see what was the top message instead of all the messages. So now we should not have any delay. I take marriage and gacha games as a boy fantasy to fulfill, but I don't look down on people who do it. Yeah, exactly. I think it can be fun, but I don't see it something as something that you need to have in a gacha game. Does that make sense? Don't take it seriously. That's the healthy way to approach it. Let's see. If I go that way, go to the deep nest. Gotta keep that common sense in check. Yes, exactly. But you know, there is some people that doesn't seem to remember to keep it on check. It's sometimes gacha communities are very scary. I'm happy to be part of the Blue Archive community and that I have my sub community, because the little stream community we have is really good. And to be honest, I've seen so much crazy shit in other games that I'm glad I'm not part of those games and I'm not making content for those games. Oh, we found a new character. I'm ashamed to say I was hiding. Those ghastly things chased me, and I ran. If you hadn't come along, who knows if I'd ever have survived. Can separate between reality and fantasy. It's a dangerous path. Yeah. Some people's headcanon, it's... Some people just believes their headcanon way too much. Way too much. I don't marry Chucky for sure. She's 17, but see her go out with dual pistols and enjoying her robot hunting weekend. Yeah. As I said, as a game mechanic, it's fun, but if we are looking at it from a more serious standpoint, yeah. There are very few characters in Blue Archive that you could actually consider for that. Kayoko, Wakamo, Makoto, and I think that's it. Shun. And Shun. All the other characters I think should be out of question from a legal standpoint. You're marrying Hina, Black Lockhart? That's gonna be a very hard catch. I don't think that's gonna be easy. You will have a lot of competition. But you seem to be the kind of guy that would say bring it on and push through the competition. Okay, I think actually my hands are starting to be in pain, and that's not good. My nerves are telling me to stop. So what we are going to do now is I'm going to get my soul back. Pain hands equal Phoenix Wright. Gameplay, yes, I think we are going to be moving to Phoenix Wright. I don't mean 18 or not, but I would let Chucky spend her golden teenage more time. Yeah, exactly. So what I want to do is check if there is a save point here, so we don't have to go all the way back, and then we stop because my hands are starting to hurt quite a bit. Ah, frick. I hate this so much. Objection! Yes! Okay, I have to go down there. There is the only save point. We will only get 20 minutes of Phoenix Wright, but it's better than nothing. Okay, I've saved. Now let me see if I can get Phoenix Wright on the screen without breaking everything on the stream. Okay, so it should be somewhere around here. Phoenix Wright. There we go. The screenshot I showed you is from the last... Oh, crap, the window. Wait a second, I cannot read chat because I have the Phoenix Wright window loading. Okay. It's from the last turnabout of the second game. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. And now... where is it? It should be this, then that. And I should be able to close Hollow Knight without breaking the stream. Okay. Perfect timing. Where is day 1, day 3? Let me find the latest save and then we go. Okay, should be this one. Yes. Perfect. The volume is a little bit high, so let me fix that. Can you hear the game and me fine? Or is it something that is too loud or too low? I think that should be fine. Okay. Let's see, did we... Okay, what happened? Should be fine, perfect. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Maybe I picked the wrong save. Day 1, day 3, episode 2, episode 3. Okay, now this is the latest save. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. That's weird. Why? I'm pretty sure we did all of this. What happened? This is the latest save I have though. Yeah, it's so weird. But I don't have any other saves. Let me try going to the title screen. Yeah, no, there is... Because this is episode 3 and everything else is episode 2. I think... Oh, well... That's very weird. Indeed, the dates do not match. We can try, but you can say you can see the description of the save. You see, this is the first part. Yeah, this is the opening of the thing. Yeah, I cannot... I have to wait until this cinematic is over before I can do anything. So... that's that. If it's not this one, then we're screwed. Okay, there we go. Do you have a Discord server? I do. I do have a Discord server. However, if you stay for a couple seconds, I mean, like 2 minutes after the stream is over, I can invite you, because right now, because I'm streaming, Discord will put me into streamer mode and I cannot copy the link for the Discord server. So if you stay for a little longer after the stream, I will copy the link on the chat and then you can join if you like. And that's true for all the people that hasn't joined yet. I only share that with the people that watches the stream, because I get to know you a little bit and see that you are good people and that you are not going to make a fuss. So let's see. Okay, so I think we did everything here. And that means we should be pretty much ready to move. I just want to check this area once back being a detective. Yeah, Detective Sherlock on the case. Okay, so we are done with this area too. We're done talking with this hack again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. You mean this table, right? Yeah, I did. And that table too. I think we examined everything here before we ended the stream last time. And inside we also examined everything. I think we ended the stream ready to move out of this place and see what happens. I think that was the point we reached last time we played Phoenix Wright. Yeah, so we are ready to move. No, wait, is there anything to present here? No. Detention center. There is no one here, so it has to be something with Maya. Studio main gate. We're missing something, I just don't know what. Maya is the only there to give... okay, it's only there to give tips if you get lost. What if I show her this? No. Absolutely not. If I give her this... Oh, okay. That worked. Okay. I think I did. Let's see, Studio 1, yeah. Let me check that, examine. Oh wait, the Studio 1. Let's go in. Oh no, we haven't gone there. Nice. Inside the Studio 1. October 16, Studio 1. What is it? You're really quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate died here. and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Okay, let's check. Look, a ladder. Oh, really? Don't tell me. You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Hey, what? Hey. Just judging me. Hey, look, that chair the director sits in. I really want... Well, I wonder if Maya will ever bring the powers of May back. We need front-loaded Maya to guide us, you know? One of the black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. Ladder jokes are a thing in this game? Okay. That for reflecting light. Let's see. Whoa, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, they do. It's heavier than I thought. This nerd. Who is this nerd? You know, I don't know. Who are you? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. It's you? Penny. It's called Penny. Penny Lockhart. We are lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you are WPS people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. No, I don't envy you guys one bit. What a bastard. But you do what you can for WP, right? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Let's talk to Black Lockhart. The crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. One thing I have noticed in this game is that a lot of characters end sentences with you see. Only one assistant. Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well here right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequence. Oh, I see. It's me, I see. In the morning we went through the action sequence in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is. Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP going into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Will Powers. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl, sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They have even a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there has been something bothering me. Ooh, here we go. Finally a clue. That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just afternoon, I sensed someone was here. You sense? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was something from outside. Really? Wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thank you, that helps a lot. Anything helps. Let's put that security lady on the spot. Sensing someone. You sense someone other than the regular film crew. Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. What about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Okay, let's examine this place a little bit further, and then we are going to be interrogating the bastard. There is no sliding here, okay. There is nothing else to do here, yeah. I was about to move anyways, just for rigor, checking in, and then we go to the main gate. October 16, Global Studios, main gate. By the way guys, I've been thinking about something, talking about Phoenix Wright. Maybe in the future, one thing we could do is I get one of you to voice act during the gameplay, one of the characters. Maybe when we do a court case, you guys can be voice acting different characters. I make a voice channel on Discord for Phoenix Wright characters. That could be fun. What? You're still here? Really? You look as thought you've seen a ghost. This old freaking lady, assistant claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I want to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1, correct? You still have the code of the camera noted? Oh, I think so, somewhere. I don't have it on me right now. I would have to find it, but I have it somewhere noted. I did it on pen and paper, so it must be somewhere. Give me a second. Okay, I don't know what it is, but I will find it when the time comes. I will find it. Probably. Maybe. I hope so. Is it very important? Please tell me it's not that important. The camera. Oh no. You can just check the camera again later. Okay. Who told you that? Who dares to question me? Alright, you better tell me now. Tell me quick, you spiky hair cretin. Oh, this old hag, I hate her so much. It's something that's gonna spare you some time? Okay. I have it somewhere, so it will be fine, maybe. This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Examine. The computer. Oh, this is where I need the camera code. Oh, crap. Camera code. I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere. It should be somewhere around my desk. Okay, I found it. I have it. Not there? I have it. Wait. Where is my paper? Okay. ST1. I write like shit. 307. Okay. Should be this one. Okay, let's see what we got. Phoenix. Who is that? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something printed on the back. October 15, 2 p.m. Photo 2. What does that mean? Maybe there is more photo data from that day. No, that's the only one in the computer. Hey Nick, can we just use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in place. That said, anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why you come to be the next evil magistrate? Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, just joke. I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it better be if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? I don't think so. To be continued. Okay, save your progress. And guys, that is the perfect point to end the stream. It's been 2 hours. And that means it's time for me to go. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, at some point next week or the one after, I will be making a post everywhere I can, so to collect your questions and do Ask Sherlock episode 2. See ya guys, see ya Miguel, Porwa, Mikan and everyone else. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.